Hey Aries, so welcome to Bamunu's Astrology World, and we will deep dive into all things of you. This video is packed with insights tailored to your sign, exploring your unique personality, your strengths, your challenges, and everything in between. If you have ever wondered what makes you tick, why certain aspects of life come so naturally to you, okay, or why others feel like a bit of a struggle, you are in the right place. So, as we go through each topic, I will be asking questions at the end of every section. So, these questions are designed to help you pause, reflect, and really think about how each trait or theme plays out in your own life. So, this isn't just about understanding Aries in general, it's about helping you understand yourself on a whole new level. So, sit back and relax, and let's go and get into what makes Aries the dynamic, courageous, and inspiring sign we all know and love. So, don't forget, take a moment with each question to stop and think. Let's get started. So, about your finances and earning potential, Aries, let's talk about it first. First off, starting from finances and earning potential, let's talk about money. Because let's face it, finances play a huge role in our lives. Aries, you are natural when it comes to making things happen in our lives and financially. You are not one to sit around waiting for opportunities to knock on your door. You are out there creating them for yourself, whether it's through your main job, a side hustle, or even your new business venture. Let me say, your drive to build wealth is undeniable. But here's the kicker, okay? Keep this in your mind. Your impulsive nature can sometimes lead to quick purchases. You see, I'm right, huh? That might not always be the wisest decision. Remember that shiny new gadget you bought last week? It's awesome to treat yourself, but a little patience can go a long way in ensuring your financial stability, right? So, balancing your innate drive with a touch of financial caution will help you maximize your earning potential while avoiding unnecessary setbacks. Okay, and I will suggest you some best ways to earn money. So, now speaking of earning money, where do you shine the brightest? You get any ideas? For Aries, it's all about independence, creativity, and being at the forefront of action. Careers in sales, entrepreneurship, or any role where you can take the lead are perfect for you. You thrive when you are in control, making decisions, and driving projects forward. Imagine running your own business. The freedom to innovate and the thrill of the building something from scratch is exactly what fuels your fire and your life. But here's a little advice. Not every get rich quick scheme is a good fit for you. Your energy is best spent on opportunities that genuinely excite and challenge you. You like those things, right? Ensuring that your passion translates into sustained success rather than fleeting gains. Remember that always. So, if I suggest you some investments to avoid, and if I say that things you should avoid in your life, while your adventurous spirit makes you open to taking risks, it's crucial to know when to hold back. Aries, not all investments are created equal, and some might be too rushed or risky for your liking. That high speed trading platform that promises huge returns overnight, right? You like those things, right? It might not be the best fit for you. Your optimism inner strength, but it can sometimes lead you into areas where the risk outweighs the reward. So instead, focus on investments that offer steady growth and align with your long term goals. So think about real estate, mutual funds, or even investing in your own business. These options provide a more stable foundation, allowing your wealth to grow consistently without the unnecessary stress of high risk ventures. Okay? And Aries, here are some financial opportunities for you to try. And here's where your proactive nature really comes into play. Aries, you excel in financial strategies that involve action and engagement. Whether it's launching a side hustle that pushes your boundaries or expanding a small business you are passionate about. These opportunities allow you to harness your entrepreneurial spirit. Perhaps you have always dreamed of starting an online store or offering a unique service in your community. Am I right? So embrace these ventures because they not only provide financial rewards but also satisfy your needs for creativity and leadership. The key is to stay involved, keep innovating, and never shy away from putting in the hard work required to see your financial dreams come to fruition. So, here are some consistent money making strategies for you, Aries. And long term financial success isn't just about making money. I think you already know that. It's about maintaining and growing it consistently. For Aries, this means establishing routines and systems that support your financial goals. You are bursting with energy and ideas, which is fantastic. Okay? But consistency is what will turn those ideas into lasting success. Start by setting up a monthly budget that tracks your income and expenses. Define clear financial goals, whether it's a saving for a big purchase, investing in your future, or building an emergency fund. Regularly review your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. Okay? So, while routine might not always be the most exciting part of your journey, these habits will ensure that your financial foundation remains strong, allowing you to pursue your passions without worries. So, let's move on to your positive character traits. Okay? As well as positive traits, there are also negative traits. I will speak about them in next chapter. So, moving on to positive character traits, let's shift gears and talk about what makes you Aries. Okay, truly remarkable. You are a powerhouse of courage, enthusiasm, and determination. People naturally gravitate towards your confident and fearless nature. You feel that, right? When you set your sights on something, there's no one stopping you. You go after with everything you have got. The passion makes you a dedicated friend and a partner. Someone who's always ready to support and inspire those around you. Your ability to lead by example and create unwavering commitment to your goals are incredibly inspiring to others. It is the blend of strength and warmth that makes you a truly magnetic personality. Someone others look up to and admire you. As well as, here are the negative character traits of your Zodiac, Aries. But hey, let's keep it real, okay? Nobody's perfect, right? Even the mighty Aries have their flaws. Sometimes your impulsive nature can get the best of you, leading to hasty decisions that you might later regret. Impatience is another trait that can trip you up, especially when things don't move at the speed you want them to. This can cause frustration, not just for you, but for those around you as well. Your fierce independence is a double edged sword. So, while it empowers you, it can also make it difficult for you to ask for help when you need it. Recognizing these traits is the first step in managing them. By cultivating patience and learning to collaborate, you can turn these challenges into opportunities for personal growth. So, here are some good habits of yours, Aries. On the flip side, Aries, you are someone who values self improvement and is always on the lookout for ways to better yourself. Your discipline is impressive when it comes to reaching your goals. Whether you are training for a marathon, pursuing a new skill, or advancing in your career, you are not afraid to put in the hard work required to succeed. This dedication ensures that you are constantly evolving and moving forward. Additionally, your proactive approach means you are often the first to take initiative, setting the pace for others to follow. Embracing these good habits not only propels you toward your personal and professional aspirations, but also sets a positive example for those who are around you. And here are your bad habits. However, Aries, Your boundless energy and enthusiasm can sometimes lead you to rush into things without fully thinking them through. Right? You do that often, I think. And I know. You might start a project with immense excitement, only to lose interest if it doesn't keep up with your dynamic pace. This tendency to jump from one thing to the next can prevent you from seeing projects to completion. Additionally, your quick decision making can sometimes result in choices that aren't fully thought out, leading to unforeseen complications down the line. While your eagerness to take actions is admirable, finding ways to slow down and maintain focus can help you achieve even greater success and satisfaction in your endeavors. So, when it comes to matter of the heart, Aries, you are passionate, fearless, and sometimes a bit intense. You don't just want a relationship, you crave a deep and meaningful connection that ignites your fiery spirit. You are most compatible with partners who can match your enthusiasm and handle your high energy levels. Fire signs like Leo and Sagittarius often align well with your dynamic nature, bringing a shared sense of adventure and passion to the relationship. However, air signs can also complement you beautifully by bringing balance and intellectual stimulation, helping to temper your fiery impulses with thoughtful conversation and mutual understanding. Finding someone who respects your independence and matches your drive is key to a fulfilling romantic partnership. Okay, as for now, the things I talk about are like more like your compatibility and your financial career. And alright, that covers the first 10 aspects of what make Aries tick. From your financial powers to a passionate approach to love, we have started uncover layers that make you so unique. So remember, these traits are just pieces of the puzzle that form incredible person you are. And we will move on to the friendship compatibility with you, Aries. So now let's dive into friendships. Aries, when it comes to your social circle, you are drawn to people who can keep up with your energy. You don't have time for wishy-washy personalities. Instead, you value friends who are genuine, adventurous, and direct. Fire signs like Leo and Sagittarius can be fantastic companions. Okay? Sharing your sense of adventure and zest for life. Air signs like Gemini and Aquarius can bring a refreshing intellectual element to your friendships, keeping conversations lively and stimulating. You are loyal and you expect the same in return. So, flakiness or dishonesty is an immediate deal breaker. True friends don't know that with you they have a fearless, enthusiastic partner in crime who's always up for an adventure and ready to stand by them no matter what. And in terms of zodiac compatibility, there are signs that naturally vibe with your fiery spirit, Aries, and Leo and Sagittarius are your fellow fire signs. They understand your need for excitement and share your enthusiasm for life. With Leo, there's a mutual admiration and a habit of friendly rivalry that keeps things interesting. While Sagittarius' adventurous nature keeps you both on your toes, so air signs like Gemini and Aquarius also offer compatibility as they bring fresh ideas and a bit of spontaneity, which aligns with your dynamic personality. These relationships are often filled with fun, fashion, and mutual respect, giving you the freedom to be your true, vibrant self. On the other hand, there are certain signs that may clash with your intense energy. Cancer and Capricorn, for example, can find your impulsive nature overwhelming, while you might feel they are too cautious or overly reserved. Cancer's sensitivity might sometimes feel at odds with your directness, and Capricorn's methodical approach to life could frustrate you. Earth signs like Taurus may find your constant need for excitement exhausting, and their slower pace can feel restrictive to you. However, remember that compatibility is a general guide. With understanding and compromise, any two signs can form a meaningful connection. And Aries, family means a lot to you. Aries and you often seen as the protective one within the family unit. You are naturally inclined to take on a leadership role, looking out for siblings or stepping in when your family needs a helping hand. Your loyalty and dedication to family are undeniable. However, this strong willed nature can sometimes lead to clashes, especially with family members who have differing viewpoints or more reserved personalities. You may need to practice a bit of patience and understand that not everyone can keep up with your fast paced approach to life. Finding a balance between your independence and your family commitments can lead to even stronger relationships and deeper mutual respect. Aries, self care for you is all about maintaining that fire without burning out. Because you are constantly on the go, you might overlook the importance of rest and relaxation. Engaging in physical activities like running, hiking, or even martial arts can help you channel your energy in ways that feel satisfying and rejuvenating. You might also benefit from incorporating mindfulness practices, meditation, deep breathing, or even yoga to help you stay grounded and recharge. Taking time to wind down is essential for you, Aries. It ensures that you can continue pursuing your goals with full force without compromising your well being. And we move on to health concerns for you, Aries. Your energetic nature can sometimes lead to pushing yourself too hard. So, Aries, which can result in physical strain or burnout. If you are not careful, pay close attention to your head and face, as Aries rules these areas, making you more prone to headaches, eye strain, or sinus issues, especially during periods of stress or anxiety. And incorporating regular exercise and a balanced diet is crucial for maintaining your stamina. Remember, health isn't just physical. Take time to address your mental well being too. Incorporating a balanced approach to your lifestyle ensures that you can keep up with your ambitious pursuits without facing setbacks. So, when it comes to fitness, Aries, you are all about intensity and variety. You thrive on activities that are high energy, right? Challenging and keep you moving. Cardio workouts like running or cycling are excellent for releasing your pent up energy, while martial arts or high intensity interval training can provide a satisfying physical and mental challenge to you, Aries. I think you love those things. You are also drawn to competition, so team sports or structured training programs can highly motivating for you. Just remember to balance these intense workouts with adequate recovery time. Your body will thank you and you will come back even stronger. So, your activity lifestyle means that you need a diet rich in nutrients to sustain your energy levels. So, Aries, protein packed meals, whole grains, and a variety of fruits and vegetables are essential to keep you fueled. You are not one to sit down for a long, slow meal, so keep it simple and efficient. Prepping high protein snacks or quick meals in advance can help you stay on track. Avoid too much caffeine, it can overstimulate you and lead to burnout. Hydration is also crucial, especially if you are working out regularly. Keeping a balanced diet that supports your active routine ensures you are ready for whatever challenges that comes your way. So Aries, you are a natural born leader. I think you know that for yourself, right? Which means you thrive in roles that allow you to take initiative and make a tangible impact. Careers in entrepreneurship, sales, and management are a great fit for you, as they offer independence and challenge you crave. You are also drawn to fast paced environments where your decision making skills can shine. Think roles in media, technology, or even emergency services, where every day is different and keep you on your toes. You are not afraid of a challenge. So, positions that involve problem solving and innovation will keep you engaged and motivated in the long term. So, in the workplace, okay, Aries, you bring unmatched energy and drive. You are often the first to take on new projects and bring fresh ideas to the table. While your independent streak means you work well on your own. You also have the potential to inspire and lead teams with your infectious enthusiasm. Like, like they want to follow you, they want to learn about you likewise, right? Your colleagues want to be with you, right? Just be mindful of your impatience. Not everyone moves at your pace, and sometimes taking a step back can lead to better team collaboration with your colleagues and your partners. By balancing your assertive nature with a bit of patience, you can become an influential and respected figure in any professional setting. And when it comes to love, Aries has a straightforward, action oriented approach. You are ruled by Mars, the planet of energy and passion, and it shows in relationships. You tend to be expressive and eager to show affection through actions rather than just words. And Aries will bring a certain spark to love, like planning surprise adventures, tackling exciting challenges, or being there to defend and protect their partner. You believe in the thrill of the chase and you love relationships that keep you feeling alive, right? For an Aries, love needs a little bit of unpredictability. Anything too routine can feel stifling. You might find it hard to express your emotions verbally, but you make up for with it grand gestures. Whether it's a spontaneous trip, a surprise gift, or being supportive in tough times, you show up with a passionate intensity that's hard to miss. Aries, do you find yourself often taking the lead in romance? Do you? Or are you the one planning making moves and setting in the pace? And when your partner matches your energy, doesn't that feel amazing? Because for you, love needs to be as bold as you are, right, Aries? So, Aries, breakups can hit you hard initially because of your intense emotions and fiery nature. You feel deeply, but unlike some signs that linger on past relationships, you don't dwell for too long. When a relationship ends, you are not one to look back or cling to what could have been. Instead, you focus on moving forward. After the initial sadness or anger, you quickly start finding ways to channel your energy elsewhere. Whether that's through a new hobby or socializing with friends or diving back into work with renewed passion, we say. This helps you to regain a sense of control and direction. So for Aries, bouncing back isn't just about distraction. It's a genuine need to feel like yourself again. But let's be real, Aries, you can be a bit impulsive, right? Have you ever jumped into something new little too soon? While it might be tempting to dive into the next big adventure, giving yourself time to heal can make you even stronger for what's next. What's your approach? Do you recharge alone? Or is jumping back into action your way of coping? That's something to think for yourself. So for Aries, personal growth means constant evolution, challenge, and pushing limits. Stagnation, that's your nightmare. You are naturally competitive and determined, so you tend to set ambitious goals for yourself. If there's something new to learn or mountain to climb, you are there, ready to take it on. You thrive in environments that push you out of your comfort zone. Whether it's at work, in relationships, or in fitness, Aries doesn't settle. You prefer fast paced change and growth. So often gravitating towards activities that allow you to compete against yourself. And if a challenge is thrown your way, that only motivates you more, right? You aren't afraid of making bold changes to keep improving. What's the latest thing you are working on, Aries? Is it mastering a new skill, building strength, or maybe even developing your softer side? Tell me, when was the last time you surprised yourself with your own growth? Have you ever done that? So, moving on to your creativity, Aries. As an Aries, creativity for you is an expression of independence and originality. Your ideas are more innovative and often innovative, fresh, and sometimes even ahead of their time. You are likely to take creative risks, not bound by convention, because your ruling planet Mars urges you to break new ground, whether it's in art, writing music, or any other creative outlet. Aries does it with their flair and originality. What sets Aries apart is the drive to create something unique and impactful. You are not just in it for the process. You want your creativity to make a difference, to leave a mark. And with your natural leadership skills, you often bring others along, inspiring them with your bold ideas. Do you feel like your creativity sometimes comes in bursts, Aries? Likely you are unstoppable when inspiration hits, but it can also disappear just as quickly. What's your favorite way to keep that creative fire burning? Think that for yourself. So, socially, Aries, you are a force of nature. You love high energy settings where you can connect with others who match your pace. Whether it's through sports, lively group outings, or competitive events, you bring an infectious enthusiasm that draws people in. People can sense your confidence and adventurous spirit, and they are often inspired by it. You are likely the person organizing the group hike, initiating a road trip, or suggesting something exciting to shake things up. Aries doesn't shy away from being the life of the party, and your social calendar can be as packed as you want it to be. But when things get routine, you may get bored quickly, seeking fresh faces and new experiences. Would you say you are more energized when you are around others, Aries? And how do you handle those few people who might not keep up with your level of enthusiasm? Are they left behind? Or do you encourage them to join in on the fun? So let's talk about your style. Aries, your style is bold, dynamic, and effortlessly confident. You don't shy away from making statements with your fashion choices, and your wardrobe likely reflects your fiery, fearless nature. You gravitate towards bold colors, reds, oranges, and vibrant prints that make you stand out. Your outfits are often practical yet assertive, combining comfort with a strong sense of individuality. Accessories are a must, but for you, they are not just add ons, they are part of the statement, whether it's a unique piece of jewelry, a bold jacket, or even the way you carry yourself. Your style leaves an impression. And because you are always on the go, you prefer pieces that allow you to move freely without compromising on impact. So, do you often hear people commenting on your style, Aries? Is it that you just know how to stand out without trying too hard? And what's your go to look when you want to feel your most powerful? So, relationships and family of Aries. Family is very important to Aries, but your approach to family relationship is mixed of independence and loyalty. You are deeply protective of your loved ones and will go to great lengths to defend and support them. But as much as you value family, you also crave independence. You need space to grow, explore, and make your own choices, even if it occasionally creates friction. Your family likely knows you as someone who's headstrong, maybe even a little stubborn. You don't like being told what to do, but you are always ready to lend a hand when needed. In your view, family isn't just about blood, it's about who's there for you through thick and thin. Would you say family sees your fairy loyalty? Aries? Do you know they will and you will always have their setbacks, even if you like your space? And how do you navigate family expectations when they clash with your independent spirit? So, Aries, let's talk about finances. Important thing about finance habits, your financial habits. When it comes to money, you bring the same bold approach you apply in the other areas of life. You are not afraid to take risks if it means higher rewards, whether it's investing in a new business venture, splurging on something luxurious, or giving to causes you are passionate about. You are a big spender with big dreams. However, this impulsivity can sometimes lead to financial pitfalls if you are not careful with budgeting and planning. Your desire for freedom and adventure means you are less likely to be natural frugal. You would rather focus on experiences and enjoy life to its fullest. But financially, stability is important too. Aries often benefit from learning to create a balance between spending on what brings joy and securing a safe financial future. With a little patience, budgeting can actually empower you to achieve even more of those ambitious dreams. So, are you the one to plan your finances, Aries? Or do you prefer to live in the moment and deal with expenses as they come? Have you found ways to balance your love for excitement with saving for future adventures? Okay. As a decisive sign, Aries has a knack for making quick choices, right? You always make quick choices, quick decisions, like a thunderbolt. You are confident, bold, and tend to follow your gut, which often leads to the right outcomes. You don't waste time second guessing yourself, which can be a huge advantage in fast paced situations. Aries is all about action, and when you feel strongly about something, there is no hesitation. However, this can sometimes make you overlook the details, while diving headfirst can yield results. It's not without risks. Occasionally, you might make decisions too quickly, missing out on important information or perspectives. But because you are adaptable, even if something doesn't go as planned, you are skilled at pivoting and coming up with a solution on the fly. So, do you think this impulsive decision making has ever been backfired on you, Aries? Or do you thrive on going with your instincts, believing that action, even with risks, is always better than inaction? So, about your boundaries. Let's talk about your boundaries, Aries. Setting boundaries can be tricky for Aries. You are naturally assertive and protective, especially over your space and time. But sometimes you have a hard time respecting your own limits. Because you are so driven, it is easy to push yourself past healthy boundaries, leading to burnout. Your enthusiasm for tackling life head on often means you take on more than others can handle, and sometimes more than you can handle. In relationships, your bold personality means you are likely to speak up if someone crosses a line, but you might also occasionally come across to as too strong when establishing boundaries, which can put others on the defensive. Learning to communicate boundaries generally can help Aries maintain strong connections without compromising on their needs. Do you feel you are good at setting boundaries, Aries? Or do you sometimes find yourself taking on too much? When it comes to relationships, are there ways you could refine how you assert your boundaries to avoid misunderstandings? Aries thrives on competition. So let's talk about your competitive nature. Being ruled by Mars, the planet of war and ambition, means you are naturally inclined to challenge yourself and others. You are not one to shy away from a contest, and you tend to be the ones squaring others on to reach new heights. Whether it's in sports, at work, or even in friendly debates, you love the thrill of proving yourself. But but remember, this competitive nature can sometimes make things intense, especially for those around you who may not share your drive. So Aries can benefit from remembering that not everyone views life as a competition. Keeping things light and friendly can help you to maintain strong relationships while still enjoying the satisfaction of winning. So, Aries, what's your favorite way to channel this competitive spirit? Have you ever noticed that your drive sometimes surprises those around you? And how do you strike a balance between staying competitive and keeping it fun? Okay, so your leadership style. Let's talk about your Aries leadership style. As I said before, you are a born leader. Your confidence, your decisiveness, and willingness to take risks makes you the perfect candidate for guiding others. You are not afraid to make the tough calls, and you are quick to rally people behind a common goal. As a leader, you bring an infectious energy that motivates your team and pushes them to take bold steps. However, your leadership style can sometimes come across as a bit intense. You have high expectations, and if others don't keep up, it can be frustrating for you. Aries leaders benefit from learning patience and understanding that everyone has their own pace. By tapping into empathy, you can inspire people even more effectively. Would you say people naturally look up to you, Aries? And as a leader, do you feel like your team responds well to your assertiveness? Or are there times when a softer approach might work even better? Think for yourself, Aries. Okay? And fitness. And about your fitness. Fitness is a natural outlet for Aries. Boundless energy. You are drawn to high intensity workouts that challenge you physically and mentally, like weightlifting, boxing, or competitive sports. You need a routine that dynamic, one that pushes you to your limits, because anything too repetitive or low energy just won't hold your interest. Aries are known for setting ambitious fitness goals and going after them with laser focus. But with that intensity, it's easy to overdo it. Remember, the rest and recovery are just important as pushing hard. Remember that. You know that, right? Learning to pace yourself can help you achieve long term fitness success without risking injury. So, Aries, what's your go to workout that makes you feel powerful? Do you find yourself challenging your own limits often? And how do you balance your drive to push harder with the need to rest? So, let's talk about your conflict resolution. How you take things to your life, how you see them in your life. What aspect do you have in your conflicts? Conflict for Aries is just another challenge to tackle. You are not afraid to address issues head on, and you value honesty over tact. If something needs to be said, you will say it. This directness can make you a great mediator, as you are not one to dance around a problem. However, your fiery temperament can sometimes escalate tensions if you are not careful. If you are not careful enough. Okay. So learning to take a breath and approach conflicts with a bit more patience can help Aries resolve issues smoothly by balancing your natural assertiveness with empathy. You can diffuse situations without sacrificing your principles. So how do you handle conflict, Aries? Are you the type of hash things out right away? Or do you sometimes hold back? And when do you get into a heated discussion? Do you feel like people appreciate your honesty? Or does it sometimes create misunderstandings? Aries, your communication style is bold, straightforward, and unfiltered. You don't shy away from speaking your mind, and people appreciate your honesty. However, this directness can sometimes come across as blunt, especially for those who aren't as used to such unreserved communication. You tend to go straight to the point, which works well in fast paced environments but may occasionally rub others the wrong way in sensitive situations. Improving communication doesn't mean toning down your honesty. It's more about finding the right balance. A little extra consideration for others' feelings can go a long way in helping you connect even more effectively. Aries, do you ever feel like people misunderstand your straightforwardness? Or are you usually surrounded by those who appreciate your unfiltered approach? And in what situations have you found yourself adapting your lifestyle to reconnect better with others? Let's talk about personal projects that suits you, Aries. Aries has a natural drive for personal projects, often taking on ambitious ideas that demand courage and initiative. Whether it's starting a business, learning a new skill, or pursuing a creative outlet, You are motivated by the idea of bringing something new into the world. For you, personal projects are more than hobbies. They are a way to challenge yourself and stay engaged. However, you may sometimes start more projects than you can finish because of your boundless enthusiasm. Learning to focus on one project at one time, can help Aries accomplish even bigger things and avoid spreading yourself too thin. Okay? Are you working on any personal projects right now, Aries? Do you? Or do you find it easy to stay committed, or are you more prone to moving on to the next exciting idea? And how do you choose which ideas to pursue and which ones to set aside? That's are some things to you to think before moving into anything new. So, as I felt to say about your dream career, for Aries, a dream career is one that offers challenge, autonomy, and room for growth. You are not one to settle for routine work. You need something that feels meaningful and engaging. Ideal careers for Aries often involve leadership, competition, or physical activity, like being an entrepreneur, athlete, or in a field that requires quick decision making, right? You value independence in your work, and positions that allow you to make bold moves without too much restriction are the most appealing. But it's also important for Aries to develop patience. Remember that, as always, you must and you should practice to control your anger and develop your patience, as not all career progress happens at lightning speed. Learning to navigate these moments with resilience can make your dream career even more fulfilling. So, Aries, what's your dream job? Is it something where you can be your own boss, or a role where you constantly challenged? And do you find yourself working towards that dream right now? You can comment down below your answers for my questions. Okay, then I can reply for you guys. Okay, let's talk about your family dynamics. When it comes to family, Aries, you are known for being both protective and fiercely independent. As a family member, you are the one who always there to defend your loved ones, encourage them to take risks, and push them to be their best selves. You have a natural leadership role within the family, whether you are the older sibling or not, often stepping up in times for crisis of need. Aries can bring a lot of energy and excitement to family gatherings, injecting a sense of enthusiasm and adventure that everyone looks forward to. However, this independence can sometimes make you seem a bit distant, as you value your freedom and may resist family expectations if they don't align with your goals. Additionally, your directness and strong opinions can lead to friction if their family members feel like you are being too forceful or unwilling to compromise. It's a delicate balance between asserting yourself and respecting the dynamics within the family unit. So, Aries, have you ever felt that your strong personality clashes with the family traditions or expectations? Do you feel like your family understands your need for independence? Or do you sometimes struggle to balance your role within the family with your personal goals? And when it comes to family loyalty, are you quick to forgive and move forward? Or do you hold on to your grudges? So let's talk about your romantic relationships. Again, in detail and briefly. In romantic relationships, Aries, you bring intensity, passion, and spontaneity. Like I said before, you are naturally drawn to relationships that offer excitement and growth, and you crave a partner who can keep up with your adventurous spirit. You enjoy being in a driver's seat, taking the lead in the relationship, and surprising your partner with bold gestures or a spontaneous trip. And Aries in love is direct, and you are not one to beat around the bush when expressing your feelings. You want clarity, loyalty, and a partner who values your straightforward nature. However, your strong willed and independent streak can sometimes clash with partners who are more reserved or sensitive because of your directness. Aries may sometimes come off as overly blunt or impatient, which can lead to misunderstandings or even arguments. You benefit from learning to slow down a bit, listening to your partner's perspective, and practicing patience in moments of tension. Have you noticed, Aries, Your intensity sometimes overwhelms your partner. Or do they appreciate your bold approach to love? And when it comes to compromising, do you find it easy to meet your partner halfway? Or does your independent streak sometimes make that challenging? Huh? So, your friendship dynamics? In friendships, Aries, you are the loyal, fun, and adventurous one. Your friends love your bold personality and know they can count on you to bring energy and excitement into their lives. You are the friend who is always encouraging others to try new things, whether it's taking on a new hobby or exploring a different city, or simply being more outspoken. Your enthusiasm is infectious, and your friends look up to you as someone who inspires courage and self confidence. However, the same energy can sometimes be a lot for certain friends who may have more reserved nature. Aries is quick to defend their friends and even quicker to call out behavior they see as unjust or disloyal. While this makes you a fiery, fiercely loyal friend, it can also lead to conflicts if others feel you are too demanding or blunt in your expectations. Learning to give your friends space and being more patient with their needs can strengthen your friendships even further. Aries, would you say you are the leader in your friend group? The one who takes charge of planning and decisions? Do you find that your friends appreciate your honesty? Or do you sometimes worry that you are too direct? And when it comes to disagreements, you are quick to forgive? Or do you need time to process? Okay, think all of these facts for yourself. And let's talk about your hobbies. Specific hobbies for Aries. Aries are all about high energy, challenging, and even competitive hobbies. You are naturally drawn to activities that allow you to push your limits and channel your boundless energy. Whether it's extreme sport, martial arts, gaming, or exploring the outdoors, whatever you choose, it has to keep you on your toes and offer some thrill. Right? You need some chills and thrills within your body to feel your hobbies, or you will lose interest quickly. Aries are also known to pick up new hobbies impulsively, diving in the head first to learn as much as possible before moving on to the next exciting thing. But this approach can mean you sometimes start more hobbies than you can stick with. Because you thrive on novelty, it's easy to leave a hobby behind once you mastered the basics. That's true, right? You just learn things, basics, foundations, and just move to the next one. Finding balance between trying new things and developing long term hobbies can help Aries gain even more fulfillment. Choosing hobbies that grow with you or offer increasingly challenging levels can keep you invested in the long run. Aries, are you the one to try every hobby under the sun? Or do you stick with a few favorites? Do you find that certain hobbies satisfy your need for challenge and excitement better than others? And when it comes to competitive hobbies, do you prefer to be the best, or are you more focused on the thrill itself? So, let's talk about your creativity again with brief and detailed facts. Aries may not always be recognized for their creativity, right? But the truth is, you have a unique and bold creative flair. Your creativity often manifests in dynamic and unconventional ways through daring art projects, innovative business ideas, or even unique approaches to problem solving. You are not one to follow the crowd, and your creativity shines brightest when you are taking risks and doing something original. Aries loves to experiment, and you are not afraid of making mistakes if it means discovering something new. However, because of your fast paced nature, you may sometimes struggle with projects that require long term commitment. Aries creativity thrives in short bursts, but longer projects may start to feel tedious or unfulfilling. So, finding creative outlets that allow you to make quick, impactful contributions like photography, graphic design, or even music can help you express your originality without the need for extended dedication. So, Aries, how do you express your creativity? Do you find yourself drawn to artistic pursuits, or is your creativity more evident in your problem solving skills? And when you are working on a creative project, are you motivated by the end result, or do you just enjoy the process of creating? So, about your personal development, what you can do, and what is the truth about yourself and your personal development, Aries. Your drive for self improvement is one of your most admirable traits. You are not content with mediocrity. You constantly seek to push yourself further. You always do that. You push yourself too hard, set higher goals, and break personal records. Right? Whether it's in your career, fitness, or personal life, you are always looking for ways to level up. Aries thrive on the pursuit of growth, and you are not afraid to tackle your weakness head on if it means becoming a strong version of yourself. However, this pursuit can sometimes be all consuming, leading you to be overly self critical if you are not making progress fast enough. Aries benefits from practicing patience and acknowledging small victories along the way. Personal growth doesn't always have to be a race. Sometimes the biggest growth happens when you slow down and focus on consistency. Aries, what's your biggest personal goal right now? Do you have a clear plan to get there? Or are you still figuring it out? And when it comes to self improvement, are you hard on yourself when progress feels slow? Or do you find ways to stay motivated? Tell me in the comments. Let's talk about Aries' emotional resilience. You are known for your mental and emotional resilience. No matter what life throws at you, you bounce back with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. Challenges don't face you, they fuel you. You are not the one to dwell on setbacks, instead, you see them as opportunities to learn and grow. This resilience is what helps you to navigate life's ups and downs with a unique confidence and a focus on moving forward. That being said, you can sometimes suppress your emotions, especially if you view them as a weakness. Aries is tough, but that toughness can make it hard to open up and share vulnerable feelings with others. Learning to embrace your emotions as part of your strength can make you even more resilient, as it allows you to process and heal instead of pushing through at all costs. So, Aries, do you find yourself brushing off challenges and more moving on quickly? Or do you allow yourself time to process? Do you feel comfortable showing your emotions to others? Or do you prefer to deal with things on your own? And when you do face a major setback, what helps you to bounce back? Aries and trust issues. You gotta remember this thing. Trust can be a complex topic for Aries. You are naturally confident and often assume others have the same directness and honesty as you do. Because of this, you tend to trust easily at first. But if someone betrays that trust, you can be quick to cut them off entirely. Right? Once your loyalty is broken, it is difficult for others to regain your trust. You don't hold grudges lightly, and you believe strongly in holding people accountable for their actions. This tendency can make you somewhat guarded, especially if you have experienced betrayal before. Ace can benefit from learning to strike a balance between giving people a chance and protecting their own emotional well being. Building trust slowly, setting boundaries can help you to avoid being hurt without becoming overly closed off. Aries, do you trust people easily or do you have a more cautious approach? And when someone does let you down, are you quick to forgive or does it take a while to rebuild that trust? What do you think is the most important quality for someone to earn your trust? So let's talk about Aries and self-care practices. With your fast-paced and ambitious lifestyle, self-care is essential. However, you might not always prioritize it as you are focused on achieving your goals. Physical activities like sports or working out are often your go-to forms of self-care as they help you release energy and stay in peak condition. Aries benefit greatly from having a routine that includes regular exercise, mindfulness practices, and proper rest. But self care isn't just about physical health, also about taking time to relax and unwind mentally. So, Aries can sometimes find it challenging to slow down, as you may view rest as a sign of weakness or laziness. Developing a well rounded self care routine that addresses both body and mind can help you stay balanced and avoid burnout. Aries, what does your self care routine look like? Do you find it easy to relax or is it something you have to work on? And when life gets stressful, do you have to go self-care practices to help you recharge? So, let's talk about an important fact for you: emotional intelligence, cultivating empathy and self awareness. Aries, you are known for your boldness and straightforwardness, which can sometimes make emotional intelligence a nonce area for you. You are naturally confident, which helps you to stay true to your feelings. But empathizing deeply with others may not always come as naturally. Emotional intelligence involves understanding and managing your emotions while being sensitive to others' feelings. A skill that can be immensely powerful in both personal and professional settings. So, building emotional intelligence requires recognizing your own emotional triggers and learning how to pause before reacting. For Aries, this might mean slowing down when you feel intense emotions or taking a step back, consider how your words impact others. Developing empathy can help you connect more deeply with friends, family, and partners, making your relationships stronger and more fulfilling. So let's reflect on some questions. Aries, do you find it easy to understand your own emotions, or do they sometimes catch you off guard? Like they are not controllable, out of control from your pace and your mind. When someone else is going through a tough time, are you able to hold space for them? Or do you find yourself focusing more on solutions? Have you ever had an experience where taking a moment to listen changed the outcome of a conversation? So, Aries and career ambition. Let's talk about your career ambitions that affects you mainly. Your drive, determination makes you a natural leader in the workspace. You thrive in environments where you can set ambitious goals, take risks, and motivate others. Aries are known for their initiative, always ready to dive into new projects and lead with confidence. However, in the pursuit of career success, it's crucial to balance ambition with patience and collaboration. Sometimes Aries may feel frustrated when progress isn't immediate or when the others don't match their level of enthusiasm. Embracing teamwork and delegating tasks can be beneficial, allowing you to make even greater impact. Recognizing and respecting your colleagues' contribution is key to sustaining long term success and building a supportive work environment. Aries, have you ever felt like you were pushing too hard at work? Or perhaps you have experienced times when your determination inspired others. How do you balance your competitive spirit with need to collaborate? And as the leader, what are the some ways that you ensure you are lifting others up along the way? So, about your financial independence, building wealth and taking risks. As an Aries, financial independence is often a significant goal, driven by your need for autonomy and control of your life. Aries typically approach finances with confidence, are willing to take calculated risks in pursuits of wealth, often through investments, entrepreneurship, or side hustles. You are not afraid to put in yourself out there, and this bravery can lead to impressive financial success. However, financial risk taking also requires careful planning, and Aries can benefit from developing patience and a strategic mindset. Managing impulsive spending and focusing on long term investments can help you achieve greater financial stability. Setting realistic goals and monitoring your spending habits are key areas to consider. How do you approach financial decisions? Aries, are you more of an investor or do you focus on saving? Have you ever made a financial decision you later regretted or one you are particularly proud of? Right? You are proud of something that you have done in yourself past, right? What financial goals are you working towards right now? So, this is something important aspect and a fact in your life. Personal boundaries, the importance of saying no. Aries, as someone who is more often open, social, and generous, setting a personal boundaries may sometimes feel like a challenge. You enjoy taking charge and helping others, but this can occasionally lead to overcommitting yourself or feeling stretched thin. Boundaries are essential for maintaining balance and ensuring that your own needs are met. Learning to say no is a powerful skill for Aries as it allows you to focus on what truly matters and prioritize your goals. This may mean setting limits on your time, energy, or even emotional availability in relationships. Boundaries don't have to be rigid, they can be flexible yet firm enough to protect your well being. Aries, do you find it easy to set boundaries or do you sometimes feel pressure to say yes? Have there been times when setting a boundary improved a relationship or situation? And what are some areas in your life where you could benefit from stronger boundaries? So, these facts I provided you, I told you, are for your own wellness and your future success. So, Aries, thank you for turning into Bamonu's astrology world. See you on next time. Then, good luck with your life and your career and your success that you want to taste for your life.